Hi, I'm Pritham. Imagine a new rule book drop for our company. It would be somewhere around 200 pages. That highlights stuff, email 10 people, and we lose a week over here. Here comes RegDelta. It's a little helper that reads new rule book and say here what changed, here what you must do, and who should do it. All of this happens on my local machine. No internet brainer, no data living. That's important, right, for compliance. Why local matters? So, when it comes to privacy, some rules and controls are confidential. Keeping it local means nothing leaves the mission. Trust. We must deterministic rules and show our work. No mystery eye making things up. So when it comes to an audit, every click is logged with a digital tamper seal. So we can prove that we did later. How accurate is it when you ask? So think of it as a smart highlighter on our test. Uh, and on top right, it gets up to 8 times out of 10. When it's very sure, it says accepted. When it's not sure, it says that review required. So as a human decides. So it's taking an analogy. It's a great at finding right puzzle piece most of the time. If it's unsure, it asks you before gluing it. Um, I'm running this compliance analyzer. Uh, so I loaded PCI DSS here, which is a global standard thing for payment card payment industries. So there are two versions what I have installed. Have given. One is the baseline one, and another one is the new uh, rule book. So as you see, we finished this in around 40 seconds, around approximately 37 seconds. It is quite good enough. And we found 278 obligations, and these are the mappings 1390, and success status is success. When we go to the obligation tab, here, based on severity, the color changes as you see. Color is distinguished, and there's a deadline as well, which is says that when it has to be targeted, and the citations that is as you see down from which rule number it has been taken. So I can skim the important bits without reading 200 pages. And when it comes to mapping for each obligations, right? The tool suggests our control that handles it. Like pan, if you see here, pan is rendered unreadable anywhere it is stored. So this is the control ID which is being given. So the score tells that. Just a moment, I'll make it minimize. Yeah, the score tells how confident it is, and whether it is acceptable or good to go, or else it needs a reviewer for human check. This is where team save days. The match shows who likely owns the fix. Okay. If you see here, This counter tells that how much text was added and removed and replaced. Okay, and which are unchanged. So I can expand a section also. As you see, there are many things, and you will get to know um, what likely changed in the PDF. So anywhere we had gaps or nudity, it creates action items. So it assigns to the owners, okay, and based on the and it also gives the priority and the due date accordingly, based on P1, P2, P3, and it also drafts schedule, evidence collection schedule. So what are the proof, who captures it, and how often it should run. What is the next run, basically. So when we come to exports, here we can download the obligation and the mapping and the audit trail. So overall, in 1 minute, we not even hardly a minute, we go from a new rule book lands to a short list of duties. Who owns them? How to prove it? And the audit ready trail, all offline. So that's the thing. So there's no tampering, as it said. So we skip the we can skip the diffs, okay, and treat this as new obligations, okay, new obligations, mapping and plan, okay. So yes, um, it can handle any framework. Here I have taken PCI one. You can take RBI thing. Here SBI related stuff, GDRP or anything. So we have shortened according to the POC, and we can add webhooks also. Yeah. It would be we are fetching the real. We have dumped the circulars locally, and we are fetching it here on click of this button, and we can upload it manually as well. Yes. Thank you very much. Uh, these are the quick guides. So how to go about it, and if you have any questions, I would you can drop me into my mail ID, Pritham Sham 123 @gmail.com. Thank you.